Alright, so the next thing that we're going to be installing here at Monkey Productions is going to be our ARB air compressor. You may have noticed it in the last video. It's sitting right there. I've already wired it up, but I'm going to explain how I did it. So the ARB compressor comes with a wiring loom that's probably about 6 or 8 feet long. With the Painless system, we don't need all that anymore. And whenever I did have this installed, I did have open up the door here. I did have one single ARB switch right here, and all that wiring harness was actually crammed into the dash behind this. Now that we have the Painless system, we got our 5 switches right there, already wired up, ready to go, and it runs off of this wiring harness right here. All right. So what we did was we wired the ARB compressor into the system. As you can see, the ARB has 3 reds coming off of it. Your regular red goes into your connection right here. You have your black for your negative, and then you have your red, white, and your red going up here. The pressure switch actually regulates the power, I guess you could say. It breaks the circuit whenever the pressure is already good enough on there. And in the original ARB harness, you had a bunch of extra wires on it. So you had a ground, you had 2 grounds, matter of fact, you had a hot, and then blue was actually, if I remember correctly, looking at the wiring diagram, is your illumination for that light. We're not running illumination right now. I'm waiting to figure out if I want to run that or not with the trail rocker. And then these 2 are for your switches. If you were running a solenoids for air lockers, then this is what you would do. So what I did is I just cut off the end of the cable, as you can see right there. The only wires you really need are the red and the black. After you go down into it, you can see here that the isolation switch, it actually just kind of doubles back and goes over to the power. So what we did was we spliced it into our switch 1 position, which on the Painless is this gray white wire that's in my fingers right here, and we sliced that in, or spliced that in rather, and now it's all hooked up. If you need to know how to do the actual wiring of stripping and stuff of that sort for wires, then there's some videos out there for you to be able to see. And then what we did was we took the negative right here, and it's actually going to this body mount bolt right here. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not 100% sure how my light is right now. The sun is going down, and it's pretty much wired in. And then you just go back into the Jeep itself, open up the door. Right now I have it hot. It's not running off of the key at all, so I can just turn it on. It does light up white while it's on. It pressured up, and the solenoid, the pressure switch, turned it off. I'm going to turn it off there. I don't need to keep that running. But yeah, that's pretty much what we did for the ARB compressor. Please, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to ask. I can answer pretty much anything, or at least attempt to. If I can, I can point you in the right direction. So that is our ARB install. I didn't do an actual install video whenever I installed the ARB itself. I'll put a link in the description what compressor it is and which mounting bracket that is. Alrighty. Thanks again. Please, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to have more videos coming out soon. Thanks.